Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. We're going to talk about Kin today. And Kin actually scored sort of a win. Yes, they did lose the lawsuit. Don't make any mistake. The judge did rule against Kin in their summary judgment. However, Kin did back out of the trial by jury, so I think the SEC decided to be nice to them because they fined Kin, but only for $5 million. Now, you might say, ooh, $5 million, that's a lot of money. Yeah, it would be a lot of money, except for the fact that Ken, if you remember, raised 100 million or I think 120 million, one of those, in ICO back in 2017. So they only find a small portion of their ICO raisings. Definitely not extremely detrimental for Ken. And it also precludes Ken from any other securities enforcement. They basically just agreed to inform the SEC if they're actually going to do something. So it's basically a slap on the wrist type of judgment, kind of like what they did with EOS. And it's not like what they're doing with Telegram, preventing the ICO altogether. The ICO has already happened. It was determined it was a security at the time. But remember, at that time, the rules weren't very clear. So the SEC is deciding to apply a slap on the wrist type of penalty. Of course, this all has to be approved by the judge, but I don't really see the judge not approving something like this, honestly. So that's actually what I actually think right now. I think Ken has gotten away very, very lightly, and that's why actually Ken pumped today. And I think, with only a $5 million penalty and the preclusion that they're not going to get enforced by the SEC again, that gives them opportunities to actually expand. They just have to inform the SEC when they're actually doing something else. I'm not really sure what's going to become of the token, but I think people are very, very optimistic. And it does kind of give Kin like a green light to go ahead and, actually expand their business, which could actually be good for the coin. Now, this doesn't actually have the same effect as if Kin just outright won the lawsuit, because if Kin just outright won the lawsuit or the summary judgment or even a jury trial, essentially, like it would be a precedent for other cases. This does not set a precedent for anything because they actually lost. So other tokens that are looking for some way to fight the SEC or some way to overcome the SEC in terms of regulations are not going to find it from Ken. But Ken really, really dodged a bullet, and it's very, very bullish news for them that they only have to pay $5 million out of the initial 100 million they raised. So hopefully Ken will actually continue going up. They'll continue expanding the business because I still got about $100 in there. Oh, by the way, I'm actually positive on Ken right now. I know, I think compared to the rest of the market, I'm not really, it's not really positive because since that time, Bitcoin has gone up and most of the altcoins since that time has gone up a little bit more than Ken, but I'm about 13-14% up because I bought it 0.000007. Now it's at 0.000008. Not too much of an improvement, especially considering the liquidity. So I'm not really going to sell out anytime soon. I'm just going to leave it in there. I only have $100. If you have $10,000 in there, you might actually want to do differently. But since I only have $100, I'm basically going to just leave it in there and see where it goes, because the lawsuit actually did turn out bad for them, but the punishment was much less severe than I expected, and it was basically a slap on the wrist. And now, since they won't be persecuted again, there might be some future for Ken. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.